Good morning, Jana.
Good morning.
Jana is going to be explaining the permanent eyebrow procedure today, and so we will show you a before and after, and she will explain the equipment and, like I said, the different steps of how the procedure will be going.
Okay, so my procedures are all done with the Nouveau Contour. It's a digital tattooing machine. This is actually the needle and cartridge. This is the handpiece, and this is the needle right here. So the needles are encased in this little tube right here. They're not exposed and they're not open, and they're only available when the machine is in operation. This is a great machine because it causes less trauma to the skin. It's very quiet and there's no vibration and wobble in the needle. It has designated buttons for each procedure that you will be doing. So there's brows, eyeliner, lips, and also a medical for deeper implantation if you need it. And then it has a control for the amount of pressure and intensity of the treatment. So right now I'm working on Bonnie, and I'll be doing her eyebrows. And she has had a previous tattooing of her brows about 10 years ago, and so she's had a lot of fading, and you can see where the color here is kind of a pinkish reddish tone, and that's from fading of the previous inking. So now I'm re-inking and bringing in a nice rich brown tone to go with her hair, and that just goes right over the lines that she already had, and it'll look very natural when it heals. So I'm starting my machine, and you can see how quiet it is. The revolutions are kind of high because this skin is pretty thick. I've previously numbed her skin, and she virtually just feels the vibration and a little bit of pin pricking. Am I telling the truth about that?
Yes, it's not at all intrusive.
So I just put a little ink on the tip of my cartridge, and then I'm just going over the skin right here.
Bonnie, do you feel anything?
It's like I'm getting my eyebrows plucked. Little vibrations over the skin.
Now, after she's done, is there anything she would need to do to her eyebrow? Like put Vaseline on it? Does it scab? Is it red? Which can she do?
The main thing is to keep the area clean and dry. The skin does, the body treats it as a wound, so it will be healing. And it's kind of just like little scrapes and scratches to the skin, so it does make a little scab, but it's a very fine, small, thin scab. And you let that dry. You just keep it dry for about, I would say, 4 or 5 days, and then it just kind of falls off naturally by itself. And then you have the richness of the color is what will be left. So it'll look a little bit darker right now while I'm doing it, but when it's all healed up, it'll look a nice soft brown.
And she did it 10 years ago, so will she have to redo it in another 10 years? Is that general?
Well, generally, I would say you get vibrant color for about 3 to 5 years. So most people are going to get it, they're going to get a touch-up.
And is that touch-up, the cost of it included in the first initial, or
no, it's after I finish the initial treatment, and sometimes I need to do a second layering in about 4 weeks, but after that, in about 3 or 4 years, I mean, that person may be anywhere, so you can get a touch-up from anyone. And the charges will be individual. just depending on what.
And what's the
charging.
range?
This procedure right here is around $450
For one eyebrow or two eyebrows?
for both eyebrows.
Okay.
You see how nicely that color is coming in. So this procedure takes about an hour. The numbing part takes about 20 minutes, and then this part takes about an hour. And
So overall it takes about an hour and a half?
about an hour and a half.
For one eyebrow or both?
For both.
Okay.
The whole thing. And eyeliner is similar. Doing good, Bonnie?
Yes.
Now, is there anything else that you feel that you want to include, or?
I give each client a healing cream that does not contain petroleum. That's very natural and doesn't leach the color out of the area. And I prefer that they use that during the healing phase, and just keep the brows dry. And then I see them again in 4 weeks to do any kind of fill-in or layering that we need to.
Okay.
And that's
And
it.
how long will the numbing stay in effect?
The numbing will probably be starting to wear off by the time I'm done.
Okay.
So it's just surface skin numbing.
Okay, it's not an injection or anything like that?
No, it's not
Okay.
really deep or anything, but
Okay.
it's very effective, works really well. And also working with this machine, this equipment, just because it's so gentle on the skin, it makes the whole procedure very doable for most people.
Wonderful. And Bonnie, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. And once again, this is Jana. Thank you for visiting Transcend Spa. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at transcendspa.com. I don't know our phone number. So, okay.
Pretty good.
Do we want to
It's going to
do...
be online.
Uh-huh.
Right? So they'll have the phone number.
Do you feel... I mean, how do you feel it went, Jana, for you? Do you want to do it again, or...
Play it back.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
was going to say. We should put it back.
Okay. Now...